Hey, how you guys doing? This is Shogun, and I am here in the mall, walking around, just doing some shopping, and I'm noticing that there are a lot of stores that are closed that used to be open and occupied. For example, this one right here, this one, that one was the Zen shop that I used to love to come to, but it's not here anymore. I guess this video is all about what it takes to open up a business. Okay, what it takes to open up your own franchise. And to be honest, it takes a lot more than you may be thinking of. Again, here's another spot. Now understand where these things are. Let's say the name of the mall is where stores should be. So the mall is losing a lot of revenue already. And these stores are getting closed down because there are just nobody purchasing. Maybe they don't market as well, or maybe they're limited to the marketing they could do, or people just don't know about it, or whatever the case may be. But there is a problem when you have a store inside a mall that is not making any money at all. Eventually, I dare say that 10% of the stores that are in this mall will be closed by next year. And that's sad because to open up any franchise, a minimum of $100,000 must be invested. So we're talking $100,000 first before you start even open your doors, you know? And that's lowballing it. I mean, I went to an expo, a franchise expo, and the smallest franchise was in essence of $300,000. Now that's with the, being able to use their name to, and you're paying for the commercials, and it's just a whole bunch. And here's another one that's closed right here that used to be a really cool baby store actually. Yeah, there was a baby store. No, I'm sorry, that one was a baby store, and this one was like a Macy's competitor. That actually has like all 4 floors on it. And this one right here behind me, another one, this one was a men's clothing store. So businesses are closing so fast that it is ridiculous, you know? And then people wonder why when I approach them with a business opportunity to open up their own business out of their own house for less than $200, they look at me like I'm crazy. Here's another reason why I do what I do. Last weekend was the really big snowstorm. I mean, businesses were closed and nobody could go anywhere. And I was so fortunate enough to be able to stay at home, market online, and still make money. And actually, I made more money during the snowstorm because more people were at home bored looking for something to do. So I got about 2 more people involved in my business, and they're about to make some pretty good money in their spare time, maybe an hour a day, if that. Okay, so when I approach somebody and when I talk to somebody about being an entrepreneur, about the cost of doing business in a store versus out of your house, I mean, to me it makes perfect sense because of the kind of lifestyle that I wanted to live. I didn't want to have to get up unless I wanted to. I didn't want to have to go into the snowstorm when my store decided to open and make them money, okay? That's not my idea of the kind of lifestyle I wanted. I love going to the movies. So every time there's a premiere of a movie that I want to see, I want to be the first one to see it. If there's a show that I wanted to go to, I want to have the freedom and the money to go to that show. And being an entrepreneur in my at-home business allows me to do just that. So, here's the pitch. What I want to do is invite you to click on the link below and find out what I do that's making me so much money that I could do whatever I want to do when I want to do it. Have total freedom. So here's another place over here. That's another store that should be open. And right next to it is another store there. Okay? So understand, People think that it takes so much money to become an entrepreneur. People think it takes so much of an investment that they have to put in before they get out, and it's really not. I'm in a business where you can get 100% commissions, which means on your first sale you get all your money back. No other business, brick and mortar or even online, can say that, but I can. And if you click on the link below, you see what I'm talking about. So this is me, this is Shogun Rivera, and I'm inviting you to just take a peek at what I'm talking about. So maybe have a change of mind about what entrepreneurship is and really try to change your life for the better. Make the money you want to make and have the time freedom to do so. Now I'm not sure if you were stuck in the snowstorm, but if you had to go to work because your boss told you to go to work, even though it was unsafe and you wanted to stay home with your family and you just couldn't do that, then maybe it's time for you to consider doing it for yourself. This way you can stay home with your family, you can make the kind of money you always want to make, and it's infinite amount of money, and really understand the power of the freedom of being an entrepreneur. Alright, so again, Shogun Rivera signing off, and I hope this meant something to you. I hope it helps. And I really want you to understand that if you click on the link below or call me, my number is going to be there too. I will tell you everything, I will teach you everything you need to know about becoming a good entrepreneur. Making the money you want to make, having the time freedom you want to have. Okay? God bless.
Audio Jungle.